Hello friends, I am Anita, and welcome back to Deepak's story. In part 1, you saw how his secret collection was discovered by Priya, and how she offered to help him explore this hidden part of himself. But friends, what happened next changed Deepak's life in ways he never imagined. Remember how Deepak was lying in bed, thinking about whether he should actually try wearing the clothes he had been collecting for years? Well, he made a decision that would open a door he could never close again. Before I continue, let me ask you, have you ever been so curious about something that fear and excitement mix together? What does it feel like to finally do something you've only dreamed about? Can one weekend experiment reveal a truth you've been hiding from yourself? And friends, when does self-discovery become something more permanent? Stay till the end because this part has both beautiful and concerning moments. So friends, that Friday night, Deepak barely slept. His mind kept going back to Priya's words. What if you've been denying yourself something that could make you happy? The next morning, Saturday, he finally made his decision. He found Priya in the kitchen preparing breakfast. "Priya, I've been thinking about what you said," he began nervously. Priya turned to him with an encouraging smile. "And?" "I want to try it, just once, just for this weekend, to see how it feels," Deepak said, his voice barely above a whisper. "Are you absolutely sure?" Priya asked seriously. "I want you to be completely certain this is what you want, not what you think I want or expect." "I'm sure," Deepak nodded. "I've been curious for years. Maybe it's time to actually find out instead of just wondering." "Okay then," Priya said warmly, "but we'll need a few things to do this properly. If we're going to do this, let's do it right." That afternoon, Priya took Deepak shopping. They went to stores on the other side of town where nobody knew them. "We need some basic things, proper undergarments, some accessories, and a few items your collection is missing," Priya explained. As they shopped, Deepak felt a strange mix of embarrassment and excitement. Priya was completely professional about it, treating it like any normal shopping trip. "Priya, all of this should stay just between us," Deepak said nervously as they walked. "Of course," Priya assured. "Your privacy is important. But Deepak, I need to be honest about something." "What?" he asked, worried. "If we're going to do this properly, with good styling, proper grooming, we might need some professional help. My friend Smita runs a beauty parlor. She's very discreet and non-judgmental." "Another person? I don't know, Priya," he said hesitantly. "Think about it," Priya said gently. "I can help with clothes and basic makeup, but for things like professional grooming, we need expertise. Smita has worked with many people who explore different presentations. She won't judge you." Deepak thought about it. "Let me meet her first before deciding anything." "Fair enough," Priya agreed. The next day, Priya arranged for Smita to visit their home. Smita was a cheerful woman in her early 30s with a warm, accepting personality. "Hi, Deepak. Priya told me you're interested in exploring feminine presentation. That's wonderful. I've helped several people on similar journeys." "I'm just trying it out for a weekend," Deepak said nervously. "That's perfect. No pressure, no commitments," Smita said. "Let me explain what I can offer, and you decide what you're comfortable with, okay?" She explained the various grooming services: waxing, threading, basic facials, makeup application. "Everything I do is temporary and reversible except for one thing. If you want pierced ears, that's permanent, so that's completely your choice." "I think I'd like to try the temporary things first. Waxing, grooming, makeup, yes. Ear piercing, I need to think about that." "Perfect. That's very smart. Always start with what you're comfortable with," Smita encouraged. Over the next few hours, Smita worked her magic. She was professional, respectful, and made Deepak feel comfortable throughout the process. First came the waxing, removing body hair from arms, legs, and other visible areas. It was uncomfortable, but bearable. "Your skin will be sensitive for a day or two," Smita warned. "Use this soothing cream." Then came eyebrow shaping. I'm just cleaning them up, not making them too thin. This way they'll look groomed, but not obviously feminine in your daily life. She did a basic facial, applied some treatments to his skin, and then began the makeup. I'm teaching you as I go. Watch carefully so you can practice yourself. Finally, Priya brought out the outfit they had chosen, a simple but elegant blue salwar kameez. When Deepak looked at himself in the mirror, he was stunned. The person looking back at him was beautiful, feminine, graceful, someone he had never seen before but somehow recognized. "How do you feel?" Priya asked softly. "I feel different. Good different," Deepak said, his voice filled with wonder. "I look like someone I've always wanted to meet." Smita smiled. "That's beautiful. You've met Deepika." "Deepika," Deepak repeated. The name felt right somehow. That weekend, Deepak, now Deepika, spent the entire time in feminine presentation. Priya taught her how to drape a sari, how to walk in the clothes, how to sit gracefully. "It's not just about the clothes," Priya explained. "It's about how you carry yourself, how you move, how you express yourself." Deepika found herself enjoying every moment. The textures of the fabrics, the jingle of bangles, the way the sari flowed. Everything felt right in a way that nothing ever had before. On Sunday evening, as she looked at herself one more time before removing everything, Deepika felt a sadness wash over her. "I don't want to go back," she admitted to Priya. "I know I said just a weekend, but I feel more like myself as Deepika than I ever did as Deepak." Priya sat down beside her. "That's a very important realization. But Deepika, you need to think carefully about what this means. You have a career, an office, a life as Deepak. What are you really feeling right now?" "I don't know," Deepika said, honestly. "I just know that for the first time in my life, I felt complete." The next morning, Monday, Deepak went to work as usual, but his mind was elsewhere. He couldn't focus on his coding, couldn't concentrate in meetings. All he could think about was how he had felt over the weekend. That evening, he sat down with Priya for a serious conversation. "Priya, I need to figure out what this means for me," Deepak said. "Am I just someone who likes cross-dressing occasionally, or is this something deeper?" "Those are questions only you can answer," Priya said. "But maybe you need more time to explore before deciding. One weekend isn't enough to understand something this significant." "But how can I explore when I have to go to work every day as Deepak?" he asked. "What if you took some time off? Work from home for a few weeks," Priya suggested. "That way, you could spend time as Deepika and really understand what you're feeling." "Work from home? For what reason?" Deepak asked. "You could say you have a personal project you're working on, or that you need some quiet time to focus on a difficult assignment. Your boss, Sunita, is reasonable. She might approve it." Deepak thought about it. It was risky, taking time away from the office, spending weeks exploring this identity. But he also knew that if he didn't do this now, he might spend the rest of his life wondering. "Okay," he decided, "I'll request work from home for a month, but Priya, I want to be smart about this. If I'm going to explore being Deepika, I want to do it properly, learn how to move, how to present myself, how to be confident." "What are you thinking?" Priya asked. Smita mentioned that learning classical dance could help with grace and movement. "Maybe I could join a dance class?" Deepak suggested. "That's actually brilliant," Priya said. "Classical dance teaches body control, expression, and femininity, and it would give structure to your days." The next day, Deepak sent a carefully worded email to his boss, Sunita, requesting permission to work from home for 1 month due to a personal project requiring deep focus. To his relief, Sunita approved it with a simple response, "No problem, just stay available for video calls if needed and keep your deliverables on schedule." With that permission secured, Deepak made his decision. For the next month, he would live as Deepika and truly explore this part of himself. Smita helped him find a dance academy run by a teacher named Shobana. "Shobana is very open-minded," Smita explained. "I'll introduce you as Deepika and she'll teach you Bharatanatyam." "But I'll have to interact with other students," Deepika worried. "What if they realize?" "Deepika, you pass beautifully," Smita assured her. "Nobody will know unless you tell them. Just be confident." And so, Deepika's new routine began. 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. dance class, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m., sometimes spending time at Smita's parlor, learning makeup techniques and beauty treatments, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., work from home, doing her software engineering job, evenings, practicing dance, spending time with Priya, living life as Deepika. Days turned into weeks. Deepika became more confident, more graceful, more comfortable in her skin. The dance classes were transformative. Shobana was an excellent teacher who taught not just the dance movements, but the entire art of feminine expression. Bharatanatyam is about storytelling through your body, your eyes, your hands, your posture. Everything communicates emotion. Deepika absorbed every lesson eagerly. She was a natural, Shobana often said, because she danced with genuine emotion rather than just technique. But as the weeks passed, something strange started happening. Deepika began noticing subtle changes in her body. Her skin seemed softer, her features slightly different. She mentioned it to Priya. "It's probably just the regular grooming and skincare routine," Priya suggested. "When you take care of your skin daily with good products, it naturally improves." Deepika accepted this explanation, though a small part of her wondered if something else was happening. What she didn't know was that Shobana had been giving her energy drinks after class, and Priya had been preparing special meals with specific ingredients. Both women had convinced themselves they were helping Deepika's journey, but they had crossed a line. They were making decisions about Deepika's body without her full knowledge and informed consent. This was wrong, very wrong. And soon, Deepika would discover the truth. So friends, Deepika had found herself, found happiness, found confidence, but there was a secret being kept from her, something that would shake her trust and force her to make difficult decisions. What was really in those energy drinks and special meals? What changes were happening to Deepika's body without her knowledge? And when she discovered the truth, how would she react? Well, that's a story for part 3. Important message. Friends, I want to pause here and say something serious. In this story, Priya and Shobana did something terrible. They gave Deepika substances that would change her body without telling her exactly what they were doing. This is not okay. This is a violation of trust and consent. Nobody, not your friends, not your family, nobody has the right to make decisions about your body without your full knowledge and informed consent. If anyone ever tries to give you supplements, medications, or treatments without fully explaining what they are and getting your clear permission, that is wrong and potentially dangerous. This story was shared with us by Arjun from Hyderabad, Telangana. They wanted this story told to show both the joy of self-discovery and the dangers of crossing boundaries, even with good intentions. If you're finding this story thought-provoking, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Anita's channel. Tell me in the comments, what do you think about what Priya and Shobana did? Was it helping or harming? See you soon with part 3. Bye-bye, friends.